All right, here we go. Race weekend. Shane's gonna drive so I can eat and get my GoPro stuff ready. This will be my first attempt at vlogging for the weekend, for race weekend. We are headed to Morganton, North Carolina for South Mountains 50K. 3-hour drive, just not leaving later than I assumed. But it's okay, we're on the road. It's my fault. Multiple reasons, not completely my fault, but we're on the road. We're about to go tank up and see y'all later. We'll keep you updated. So, so we're headed over to 50K. We're about to tank up. A little background about me. I've done little short videos and whatnot, but it would be my first attempt at vlogging. I've watched some other guys do it and felt interested in doing it, so I figured why not. This is a 50K that I haven't completely trained for. Just like the first, well, it's the second race of the year. We did a 50K at Umstead a little while ago. Shannon and I, which is aka Sleeper Cell, she's the one driving, and that went well. I mean, with no training, I think it went really well, PR'd, and now what we're doing is a 50K up in the mountains, so it's a ton more elevation, a little bit more technical trails and stuff like that, but I'm looking forward to it. There's some friends that are going to be there, and just getting back into a race environment is what I'm looking forward to the most. It's always the greatest part about, signing up for races is not only the actual racing part of it, being competitive, but also the environment you're in, being around the certain people that you're around, meeting new people, and finding new towns and mountains. And the views is going to be epic, and I'm going to take you guys along for it, so I'm looking forward to it. But I'll show you guys a little bit of the road on the way there, and hopefully show you around town, and then show you the trails tomorrow. Tomorrow our race starts at 7:50. They're doing corral starts, so different times, or different people are going to start at different times and then go from there, and we'll see how it goes. Can't wait to take you on my journey. Glimpse at our North Carolina mountains, just the beginning of it. We're getting to the bigger mountains here in a little bit. We won't get to the high peaks like Mount Mitchell, but it's a good view. Sorry for my windshield being so dirty. Oh, here we go. The mountains right up there. And look, to your left, you can see a runner out in the wild. So we're just getting into town. We're going to be coming up to town here in a little bit. Cool little town. Not a lot of the stuff to do or see, but sweet little town, mountain town. Here we go. This is the town. Your feet are right. There's this Italian eatery. We thought about using that, but we skipped on that. We went to a pizza place in town, which ended up being not the greatest, but it was food. We needed food, carbs, so pizza worked. Of course, no cheese. They of course did not have vegan cheese in stock, which was really odd. But the town we stayed in, guys. And then we're
coming in a little bit closer to the hotel on the right. We're staying at that Fairfield Inn, and likely right across the street is the brewery for Packet Pickup. Funny story is that we never even went to the brewery while we were there for a beer. We never got around to it, but really convenient to be right across from Packet Pickup.
Woohoo! We made it! So Shannon, unfortunately, did not have the greatest experience at dinner tonight. The food took forever, and then she canceled it, so it technically never came out. And then, yeah. What's up? Hey, what's up, man? This way. And we're looking for elevators. We're checking here. Are you cold?
It's a mask.
Oh, that's right. She got boots just for tomorrow, so her feet are nice and toasty. Sorry guys for the shaky. Gotta look for the card to figure out what room we're in. 220. Should be like this very next one. Tap it from. Yes. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Oh, look at the epic view. Not. There might be a little view in the morning. Get some lights going. All right, so we're finally at the hotel. We went to dinner, completely forgot to grab the GoPro. Rode with our friend Chris and Matt. Had some dinner, not the greatest. Shannon, unfortunately, did not even receive her food. It took forever. It took an hour just to get her melt, which then they told us after ordering that they were out of vegan cheese. So we got a sauce pizza, which kind of sucked, but it was something. It wasn't horrible. Mine wasn't bad at all. It just didn't have any cheese. She didn't get any food, so we went by Food Line, grabbed some stuff for tomorrow, and are about to just hit the sack and get some rest before a big day tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. We're at the Fairfield Inn. Big ups to Fairfield Inn by Marriott. Clean, nice hotel, super clean room, so I'm excited we booked here instead of other places I'm not gonna name. Yeah, get some rest, get some shut eye. See y'all in the morning. Maybe I'll remember to take y'all for breakfast. Oh, I'll go ahead and add this in. We got our bibs. I am number 36 tomorrow, and we got a shirt, race shirt. It's upside down. South Mountains Marathons, which they should have put 50K, but it's alright. And we got some sponsors on the back. Nice soft fabric. I'm gonna like to wear these shirts. I love wearing race shirts. It's kind of like 90% of my wardrobe. And then shout out, of course, to the main team, Base Performance. We are gonna be, Shannon and I, Sleep Your Sail, running for running and cycling, and showing Base Performance support this year, passing along the word of their awesome company, their awesome family. We look forward to meeting some more of them, and showing up to races in their gear. Sweet stuff, sweet nutrition, so check them out. Base Performance. Thanks guys. Thanks for letting us join your family, and I'm looking forward to representing tomorrow. Don't have any of my race gear yet from Base, but at least I have my jacket. And this is super awesome. It reflects at night with the lights hitting it. So, sweet. Later.
Well, good morning. It's race morning. Putting my new Ginny socks. Shannon's gonna finish getting ready. Then we're gonna get us some coffee. Because who doesn't need coffee when it's 5:35 in the morning?
Yes, the best part of the morning. Starbucks. No comment. So we're having bagels. Woo! You don't want yours yet? All right. So I have in the mornings before long runs, typically I have a bagel with peanut butter. Any kind of bagel works for me. And typically I follow that up with a banana. Of course, we have our coffee. I'm gonna have some water here in a second, and then I have to start packing my stuff for my pack and just getting stuff ready. Shannon has asked me a couple times, did I bring leggings? The answer is yes. Do I want to put them on? No. Should I? Yes. It is 26 degrees. It's cold. Yeah, that's the temp outside, and it's windy, so it's probably gonna feel worse. So I'm hoping that by, I don't know, 7:30, so in about an hour-ish, it's warmed up. And if it hasn't, I might have to throw the leggings on. I'll check the temperature forecast and see if it's a good idea. We are gonna be climbing, lots of climbing, so we're gonna get to peaks where it's a little bit more windy. I'll feel the cold a little bit more, but I know that I'll warm up a lot. So it's a very debatable thing. I don't know what to do. So I'll think about it. But I'm gonna eat my bagel and then we'll go from there. And we just reached the parking lot. There's absolutely no signal over here. None. Zero. So if you're watching this, come find us. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna get my bagel in, have some more coffee, and then pack my bag. What up? What's up?
GoPro master, you running with that?
Yeah. All right, we're headed to the start. What's up? What's up, guys?
Right, do 50K, train for 50K?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my first 50K by a year and a half. I've been mostly doing the milers, so like this, I don't know how to race this. Like I'm not used to running this short of a distance.
Alright, so we're at the start of the South Mountains 50K. And there's a good amount of people. We're in our corral, starting with Matt. He's over there by the rail. Give me a second, guys. So our buddy Chris is starting in the next wave. He's gonna try to start with us and see what happens, but looks like a fun little start already. Right from the get-go, you're climbing. Looks like fun. Let's see how it goes.
So thank you all for coming out. It's a really good turnout today. It's back to rescheduled it, so really excited about that. Thanks for coming out, and we're going to go.
Oh, Chris jumped in. So he'll start with us. Sweet!
Blue and white checkered ribbon.
There goes Chris. Yeah!
and blue arrows. Blue and white checkered ribbons and blue arrows. Alright, make sure that is the first license you found. Come on, Sean. Who has red arrows on them? Is they share with the half marathon?
Oh yeah, okay.
Come on, lads, with the red arrows pointing to, just follow the blue arrows pointing to.
From the house now, I just want to talk a little bit about this video and this part of it. Basically right here, it's the first part of the big race, and we're doing a lot of climbing to start, and some of these guys are a lot more fit than I am at this point of the year, and they're kind of killing this climb, and they're going past me, and some guys are past me. However, I'm holding steady, I'm taking it easy the first 15 or so miles of this race, and seeing how I feel, see if I can push or just sustain what I've got. And yeah, some of these guys that just passed me, actually I catch up later in the race, and they didn't even finish till about half an hour to almost an hour behind me because of the fact that they started hurting. They might have gone out too hard, or who knows, and nutrition fell off, they got hurt. I'm glad I played it safe. I was able to hold on a steady pace, especially, like I said before, with 7,000 feet of climb. So keep an eye on that kind of stuff. You'll see some of these people again later on.
So right up ahead, after this slight little merge turn, whatever you want to call it, it gets a little bit steeper. You can tell everybody ahead of me just stopped running. They're walking, they're power hiking up this hill. Pretty gnarly climbs, not crazy, but definitely some good ones. And then
we're currently 2 miles in and 735 vertical gain. And we're on Sawtooth Trail right now. Got 2 guys ahead of me. Feeling right. We got our first pretty cool waterfall coming up, and it looks like we got a creek crossing. And it goes dry feet. Just got my feet wet, but pretty sweet. I had to take a second to slow down just a tad, because these views, I don't know if you can see them, but I'm on the ridge. It's just amazing out here. I finally caught up to the guys that were in front of me. They're behind me now. They're doing great. Oh God, these views. Look at this, guys. I hope you can see that. It's just epic up here. Super epic. It's just amazing up here. Morning, thank you. We're getting on single track fun. Let's do this. I'm gonna put the camera away for now. This is getting a little technical. This is what they were talking about. Steps. I'm gonna be in a little bit get back on here and do a little bit of a gear review on what I'm wearing today, what I'm using, what I'm eating, and what I'm thinking about. Honestly, being out here in the woods, especially at a race, you zone out. You take in what's around you. At least I do. And that's why I always suggest people to try out the trail scene. It's fun. It makes you feel like a little kid jumping around. Yeah, you can get hurt, of course, but it's all worth it at the end. One of my favorite quotes is REI, get outside. And that's true. Get outside and explore the world around you. There's so much. Oh man, look at these trails. I went from a double wide to a single track. And now we're in and out, zigzagging, jumping, rocks. Oh, this is awesome. I can hear the guys behind me. They're coming down too. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit again. Oh, that's badass. That's awesome. That's definitely worth the slow down for a bit. Some more epic views. Last climb we just did, I've taken a video of it, wouldn't do it justice. Nice steep, not long, but good climb. We're at 9.5 miles, 2,600 feet climb. And I forgot to take video of the first aid station. I'll go back to it. Sleeper cells there. And we ran into the marathon runners. Fun. Alright guys, see ya.
Have a great race.
Sticker. Can't pull out the camera in time. But it's like this up here, but a little bit thicker than this. Set right here, nice and steep. I've hit kind of a lonely part because nobody's really with me. That's alright. Past like 3 or 4 creek crossings, beautiful views. Didn't really get to film any of those creek crossings. Hopefully I come across them again because I ran out of juice on the camera, so I had to replace the batteries just now. Full juice now. I wish I would have figured out a way to recharge the battery that's dead now, so that I have enough footage at the end to film the finish. But if I run out, plan is to probably take my phone out and film with that, and that way you guys can see it. But we're less than halfway through, 13.8 miles, 3192 feet of climb. Man, it's nice out here. I'm not killing it. I'm really taking it one step at a time. But it's been fun, real fun. Looks like we're going back up. I don't know if you guys can even tell if this is the climb, but man, they were not lying when they said that this 50K, it was tough. It is, man. Lots of climbing, lots of steep descents, but worth it. Views, just being in that, like I said, that race environment, it's been awesome. Even though, like you can see, nobody in front of me and nobody behind me, but it's all okay. I'm sure I'll run into people soon, or they'll run into me, and it's all okay because I'm having a good time. Hey, here we go. Third and actually first aid station too. Woo, 36. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Yeah, sorry. This is the beginning of 600 steps, I think. Could be a little further down, but I'm enjoying some Oreos. Oh, I guess something I can mention is I usually bring my own nutrition because of the fact that I'm vegan. Aid stations don't always have stuff that we can eat, so this one actually had Newtons and Oreos and some other stuff, but I got food on me, so all I grabbed was figs and Oreos. That water looks so refreshing. You good? Good job. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. You can hear it. I just left another aid station. Picked up some gummies. Man, that last climb to get to this aid station was brutal. We're at 20.6 miles, 26 feet of elevation gain, and almost close enough, but not yet. But I'm feeling okay. I'm hoping my right calf is a little tight. I'm hoping that kind of rubs off. But I'm enjoying myself. It's the first race where I don't come out hauling ass. Trying to do the fastest that I can. So it's nice to take it a different approach to this one. Just enjoy it. I'm not going slow, but I'm enjoying it. Alright guys, let me get back to this mile of pavement. Who decided to do this? Gosh. Thank you. Looks like we're about to meet the finish, guys. We did it. Yeah, I admit the second half of the race I didn't feel as much, but I had a good time. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! 36. Thank you. That was awesome. It really was. I can't believe I got that done. It was brutal. Like 7,100 feet from. Man, that was insane. There it is. Yeah, you did it. You're welcome. Oh, this is Shannon, by the way. Good job. Did it. Woo! There he is. Yeah, buddy. Like you. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Walk it out. Oh, that's the Boston girl. Brutal. Yeah. You did good, man. 320. 720. Yeah.
So we're headed back. It's been a great weekend. Completed that 50K yesterday. Had some dinner at this burger joint that was pretty good. They had a black bean vegan patty with vegan cheese. So not bad. Really small place. Then we came back to the hotel. Of course, had to have a little bit of dessert, some Oreos, and then just sat on the bed and watched some TV and called it a night. Nothing crazy. We didn't go out to the bar or anything. It's not what we do. But yeah, great weekend. Can't wait to give you a little bit of rundown of the actual race. What gear I wore. I know I said I was gonna do that whole shebang during the race, but I didn't get to it. Really, after mile 23-ish, I think it was, got into a little bit of a zone where I was feeling it and just decided to zone out and go for it. And I'm glad I finished the way I did. But I'll give you guys that whole rundown later. Wish wish us safe travels because the roads are a little icy. See y'all later. Hey guys, so I wanted to end this video by telling you what gear I wore during the race. I know that I said that I was going to do a little bit of that video during the race, but I completely forgot and did not tell you what gear I wore. It might not be a big deal to tell you guys, you might not care, but it is what I wore and what I think is great. It feels great and works for me. So we'll start from the head down. And first off the bat, I wore my Wicked Trail running hat. This hat right here is super comfy. I love that the visor flips up and down. I love wearing hats, period, as I'm wearing one now. And this is actually from South Mountains. And it's all around a great hat. Looks great. It's got the goat on one side, if you can see that, and then the mountains on the other. And I love the colors, of course. It's not exactly blue, but close to it. We'll go ahead and move right along. We'll go down to the shirt. And for the shirt, Shannon found these, I think it was a year or 2 years ago. They're REI long sleeve. I don't know the exact model. I should have looked that up, but it's from REI Co-op brand. Super ventilated shirts, but they still, like, even with winds and just the cold, this is a great shirt to wear during a race. I never get too hot and I never get too cold. I can definitely say that it's probably good until probably, for me, 45 to 50 degrees. After that could probably be too warm, so I probably would use something else, but this was great during South Mountains. For shorts, I have like a favorite pair of shorts I wear during probably all my races, and it's my Solomon shorts. It's great because with trash, I have two pockets back here that are like a mesh kind of pockets, and they're perfect to stash trash. I have a little zipper pocket if I need to store anything else. They're super comfy. They're about the right length that I would like. It would be great if it was a little longer, but they're great. They're great. And then last but not least, for socks, I forgot to grab my shoes. Socks, I've got the Ingenie toe socks, but they're the crew socks. So these were super comfy. Love the colors, love the crew length. I think this is probably going to be my next purchase, is getting another pair of the crew socks. I've got the shorter ones, which I'll be wearing during my upcoming race here soon. And just awesome. Ingenie socks, I just love them. I've never had any kind of blister issues or anything like that, but with the toe socks, I feel like it makes my feet even a little bit more comfortable, so that's a plus. Go get some. I'm not sponsored. None of this is sponsored material. I'm not a sponsored athlete whatsoever. Like I said, I just started with these videos, so don't think that at all. And then I have a Solomon vest, and my Solomon vest I've had for a little while. I love it and I dislike it at the same time. One of the reasons why I don't like it during races is because the bottles that go into the front pockets are really hard to put in and out in the middle of a race, especially when it's cold out. When it's cold out, the last thing you want to do is that bottle to squirt out and your hands to get wet. So it's one of those things where there's ways to get them in there. You can take your vest off, you can jump and put your bottles in, but I love the vest. It's super light. During training, it's perfect. It's got room for a bladder, enough pockets for carrying all your gear. I just purchased a quiver, which carries my poles. So it'd be my first time wearing this in the upcoming race, actually. And then I grabbed from REI a pair of their trekking poles, and these are the Trifold Flash Carbon Series folding poles. They're nice and light. They worked perfectly for what I needed them. My first time ever using poles at a race was for this race, South Mountains. So I'm really happy with them. If I were to upgrade maybe upgrade to black diamonds because they're just a tad lighter. But honestly, once you're running with these, if you're used to running with a handheld or not, they were perfectly fine. I think that for the price that I got them at, they were a score. So that definitely looking forward to using these again. And then for shoes, I used a pair of Speedgoat 4s, which Speedgoat has been my go-to shoe for a while now. I had the 3s, I had the Speedgoat Evos, and then now the Speedgoat 4s. I've been looking at getting the Torrent, or getting another pair of the Speedgoat 4s and having 2 pairs to switch around. So we'll see what I do next, but that was all my gear. And that's the end. Thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoy it.